I am obsessed with automation. I'm setting up an actual Stan.Store today for one of my companies. I'm Danielle. I'm also known as Lash Executive on most of those platforms. And I feel like anyone who runs their own business and is scaling strategically is an executive. This is episode 1 of Executive Strategies Podcast. And we're going to do a demonstration of setting up a Stan.Store because I've been helping my boyfriend build his coaching business online using Stan.Store. And I'm going to be creating a Stan.Store today for one of my businesses, Brilliant. I have a podcast called Behind the Brilliance. Yesterday, we created a content calendar for the rest of the year. We do target it towards beauty professionals, but essentially it is a content calendar with great ideas for any business. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up my Stan.Store in order to help bring the lead magnet to life. So if you want that content calendar, I have to be able to send you to a link to get it. And if you have a business and you want something to give away, I highly recommend thinking about a lead magnet. What is a lead magnet? A thing that attracts a lead, a magnet. And every business might have a different way or a different type of customer that they're searching to attract. And so for many of my audience who are in the beauty business, we are attracting beauty clients. Setting yourself apart and marketing yourself and positioning yourself correctly is a very important part of your business. But having a lead magnet is a strategy to collecting emails or connecting with a potential customer, because something you may or may not know is that having a follower is important, but having an email address is a million times more valuable, because if you have followers or friends on a platform, it's a rented audience. You only have that audience for as long as the platform exists or that your profile exists. And some people, they lose access to their profile or a platform might change and those people could go away forever. Today, I'm going to show you the tool I'm using to collect leads for every brand I run. This works for lash artists, coaches, course creators, anyone selling anything. It's called Stan.Store and is a game changer for also affiliate commission. So if you are interested in trying Stan.Store, I have an affiliate link. I'd love for you to use my link. It's in the description, or it's actually in the link in my bio. Has my affiliate link if you go below my lead magnet, which is the executive starter pack that you can get for free. And it's all about my morning routine and ways that I'm productive. Why I chose Stan.Store, I want to say that Stan.Store isn't new to me. I'm actually a software geek. Like, I am always just stalking software because I am obsessed with automation. I love what I do at a base level. If you've ever read, there's a book called like The E-Myth Revisited, which is a great book for scaling yourself as a professional. And part of the thought process behind that is you can't be like an operator, a manager, and an owner all at the same time. You can't be good at all of it. But I'm always feeling challenged to defy that because I do love at a base level doing lashes. I'm a beauty professional. I teach people how to do it. I have a training company. I have an online e-commerce brand of supplies. And it is hard to manage all that stuff at once. And so that's why I'm obsessed with automation, because the more that you automate things for yourself and your teams, the more you can do. I mean, honestly, and AI has been a game changer across the board. I literally like do more in a day than I did in a year sometimes growing up to this point. So I just feel like if you're feeling behind, don't worry. It is a great time to join the forces and learn how to use these tools, because I always say, evolve or die. If you're not learning, you're dying, and you can't resist some things. Like, some people say negative things about AI and technology, which a lot of people also said negative things about the internet when it first boomed as well. And even social media can be used as a negative tool, but everything can also be used as a positive tool. And so I'm very passionate about learning things, how to use these tools positively. So anyway, back to the subject. I think that everyone really just needs one link to share. No matter what you do, no matter how big your business is, if you are a 1-person business, if you're a 10-person business, you need a link. Let's just say to base level, you're a service provider. Having an Instagram could serve as a website. It has your portfolio, it has your contact information. But what it doesn't have is some of these options, which is actually to have a conversion. So having an Instagram is great. So if you want to attract new customers through your Instagram, you want to post, you want to be active, you want to show your work, you want to show yourself, you want to teach potential customers about why they should purchase with you. But they have to actually physically take that next step, which is either call you, text you, or book with you. And they just might not. So having a lead magnet is a very creative way to offer something free for that potential customer in exchange for their email. If you have somebody's email, that's way more valuable than having them as a follower because you get to report right to their inbox as frequently or as infrequently as you want. And in the long run, having emails is real estate on the internet. That is the most valuable piece of data you can have. So we want to create lead magnets. So my solution that after all this research that I've done, because I still have many pieces of software that I use for different reasons, but some of them are very complicated. And even for someone like me who feels very confident in their skills with software, it is just complicated. Like it really does cause you like to need to hire people to help you. So what I'm going to show you is something very easy is you can make yourself a website that gives a lot of information in an easy way and can help you not only attract clients, but if you do have things to sell, or you can also sell those things there very easily. So basically, I'm setting up an actual Stan.Store today for one of my companies. I have shopped around for software. I've used Stan.Store and I came back to Stan.Store. I used my affiliate link here because I'm signing up a second account and I'm going to make affiliate commissions off of my own sale. So right now, we're making a Stan.Store for Brilliant Lash Pro. All right. My username was available. So now we're going to connect our social accounts. If you are gathering somebody from a different platform, you want to share that you have other platforms as well. I'm going to come in later and add more of these later. It says, pick your plan. Save hundreds by choosing Stan. It's so true. So if you click my affiliate link, you will get 14 days free because you may as well try it to make sure that you like it before you jump in. I'm going to go with the $29 a month. Do today 0 because $29 a month is worth it when you're converting sales. You have to put a credit card number in here. All right, so we're in. Okay, add your profile picture. I'm going to zoom out. Next step, set up your direct deposit. So when you're ready to collect payments, but we'll skip that for now. And then you're going to create your first product. So here's the types of products that you can create in Stan.Store. You can collect emails, applications, collect your audience's info with a lead magnet. So what I love about Stan.Store too is it kind of guides you and it sets you up with a good template to start. So you can create a custom form that people have to fill out. So you can add more choices. And then what happens is after they give you their information, they automatically get their product right there. Or let's look at more products. We've got digital products. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So if you have a guide or even if you have like an ebook or even a course, you could offer courses, which I think is really awesome. So again, you're just giving basic information. You create a little checkout page. So you literally have little pages. Basically, it's on your website to describe your products. You could schedule a coaching call. So you can offer a coaching call with you. This is also a way you could schedule any type of appointment. It could be an in-person appointment as well. You could even just offer all your services in Stan.Store. They call this a call, but you could be a full set for this price if you wanted to. You can charge reoccurring membership. So let's just say you have a service-based business with a reoccurring membership. Brilliant does, for example. So we have an adhesive monthly club, which is a reoccurring charge. So we could essentially set up our adhesive monthly club in here. What other products? Community. So we want to create a community for Brilliant, which is called the Brilliant Insider Circle. And those insiders get access to early sales or they test products before we launch. You can host courses or like special things inside your community. So it is super recommended if you have a business that a community could apply to. It's really great to have one. And you could either charge or have a free community, which is really awesome. You can link to something other than any of these things. So if you have a link to something outside, so in my Lash Executive Stan.Store, I link to my favorite AI tool. But here today, we are attaching a lead magnet. We're creating a free product that we announced today in our podcast. So we want to collect emails. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give it a title. So we're going to do a content calendar for the rest of 2025. And you could totally have this if you want it to. It's a great content calendar. Shout out Ashton. So it says subtitle, join my email list. So let's go batch content for the rest of the year. Okay. So basically we're just asking for their name and their email. We're gonna go next. I just need to upload that product. So let me grab that product right now. We designed this product in Canva. I love Canva. Anyone can be a graphic designer with Canva. I'm gonna upload my new files, uploading the content calendar. So let's go over the menu here. We got home. So obviously just created this account today. I have no sales, no visits yet. I haven't even shared the link. My store is the place where you can create new products, unlimited products, even add them into sections, and you can have a preview of what your Stan.Store is going to look like over here to the right. Income, usually it goes there and then you cash out by connecting your bank account. So analytics kind of shows you what's going on. Obviously, we don't have any yet. Customers, so this is where your customer database will live, which if you have other software that you need to collaborate with, you can import and export contacts here. Also, Zapier is a great tool where if you need to activate something else in another software, you can use Zapier to trigger other events. But I tell you what, Stan.Store has come a long way, and you might not need to leave Stan.Store. If anything, you might bring your contacts in here. There is an auto DM feature, which I think is killer diller. I pay for ManyChat and I don't even use it. So this is replacing ManyChat, which is great. And if you don't know what ManyChat is, it is that auto responder. So if you see people who post like comment course and I'll DM you something, that's here. More is appointments. So if you want to set up an appointment calendar, you can here, which is great. Referrals, I want to make passive income on Stan, amazing. Email flows, this is definitely what you're going to use. You always want to set up a nurture sequence. This is another reason why I'm filming these videos weekly, is because I'm going to show you my nurture sequences in a future video. It's so important that you have an automatic flow for people once they come into your email. So we're going to set up a flow for our lead magnet as well. Going back to that, we're creating a lead magnet here. It's a content calendar for 2025. It's always better to choose an image. We're going to get a little image of the calendar, a little preview of the calendar. And then I already did this page, actually. I already uploaded the product here. And then we're going to go to options. So email flows, we're going to add an email flow. Oh, and it wants me to upgrade to pro. So that's good to know. I'll probably go over using another tool because maybe not everyone wants to upgrade to the 99 here, but you definitely get a confirmation email which delivers the product. So your product name, download from me. Here's your file. And in exchange, you're going to have that person's email. So we are publishing the Stan.Store. Since this is for Brilliant, I don't want it to say Danielle. So let's go ahead and we're going to do a little design of the store. See what happens here. You have different templates that you can pick from that I think is really cool. Just a better presentation of your material. This is just far superior to having a website at this point. I spend so much time designing a website that looks good on mobile and desktop, and it's just not worth it with how many updates there are to mobile devices. You just want it to be simple. So I like this. I like this look. I just need to see about taking my name down. Let's see if I just go like this. I wonder if it'll reflect in my store. There it is. Cool. So right here, content calendar for the rest of 2025, submit and download. We can probably change these colors to be a little bit more brilliant, like black and white. Super cute. Wait, let's look again. Is that the one we want? That one's cool. No, I think that was the one. I think that was my favorite. Oh, I like that one too, but that's just too many brilliants. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so this is gonna be, I gotta change the color again. This is going to be our Stan.Store. So this is what it looks like on desktop, but this is what it looks like on mobile. And now what we want to do is we want to copy and paste that link and put that link in bio. So now we can announce on social media that they can get the content calendar by clicking the link in the bio. So I'm going to update that link right now in our Brilliant bio as we speak. So if you're interested in this content calendar, pretty badass. Can't emphasize enough how important it is to plan and batch your content. If you go to Brilliant Lash Pro Instagram right now, you can click the link and see exactly what I just did. And there's the content calendar. Enter your name, enter your email, and you can have it right now. And that is the basics of building a Stan.Store. So I just kind of wanted to go through that because I'm sharing this with Garrett. He's building his Stan.Store today. I'll be building another Stan.Store as well for Garnet Lash, and I'll make a video for that because I want to maybe show an example of how a lash artist could benefit from having a Stan.Store if that's something that you're interested in. I'd love to know. I love all of your feedback. And thank you for always being here. Anything else I could show you? Let's see, we went over the home. We got 3 store visits already. Thanks, guys. Here's the store. Lots of designs to choose from. They have this thing called landing pages, which is you can drive customers to an exclusive product link using a private landing page. So let's just say you had something that you wanted to promote or sell, but you don't want it in your Stan.Store showing up on that link specifically. You can create a landing page, and it's basically any of these options. Oh, let me show you the course. If you have a course or you're thinking about creating a course, I'm creating a course right now called the Course Creators Blueprint. If you're interested, I would go get on that list in my Stan.Store on my Lash Executive Instagram. You can check out the Course Creators Blueprint that's launching at the end of this week. Anyone can create a course about anything. If you are better at something, then you can create a course. So I love their templates in here. Here is their course template. So I'm going to be teaching people how to create a course in Stan.Store, obviously. It's just so easy. I've used every course platform: Kajabi, Teachable, Thinkific, Learn whatever. Passion.io. I'm in Go High Level right now. I've used School. I've used every course platform, and this is just the easiest. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Because part of what I'm also passionate about, and I've been like diving deep into SEO since I was like 18 years old. And the prettier and easier it is for the customer to get what they need is just going to result in higher conversions. It just is. So if your website is clunky, ugly, if it's hard, there's too many options, like if you're not Nordstrom, then you don't need a complicated website. You need something simple that delivers the information that the prospect needs to see in fact, and you want to get their information quickly. So I do love this course creator. Am I even showing my screen? Okay, yeah. Here, let me show you the inside courses. Module 1, lesson 1, lesson 2. You can drip them out, meaning that you can give the whole course up front, or you can give pieces of it at a time. It's just a really great way to share information and position yourself as a leader in your industry. So I love Stan.Store. Thanks for joining my first episode of the Executive Strategies podcast. I will be taking these live replays down, editing them, putting them up on YouTube to make it more digestible. Love your feedback anytime. And if you want me to dive into any specific topic, I'd love to know in the comments. Thanks for being here, and I'll catch you next week.